Ah, Slayers, we're a week away from Season 1 Invasion, provided nothing gets pushed back. So today we have one final week of Loot Cave prep. Today we're going over some of the best farms for the week of August 20th, some general things to be looking for. As always, if you have an alternative farm, do let us know down below. Building a team to be better efficient in creating these guides and videos, do hop in Discord, as well as check out the stream to stay in the loop. Now, starting with auxiliary power. Over in the Echo Swamp, Abandoned Zone, we have the Environment Contamination Zone, boasting that 30-second completion time. Here, we want an HP roll with yellow lines of Module and Kuiper Shard drop rates. This will simply make farming with Bunny nice and easy. Now moving on to the Sensor, this takes us to the Agna Desert, the Remnant Zone, Abandoned Reconstruction Site. Now this is a simple mission, but you have to carry bombs to objectives. Typically in farming, you're looking for exterminate missions, anything that can be done fast, with the less variables the better. HP Sensor, we want max MP and consumable drop rate on yellow lines. As a rule of thumb, when going for maximum farming capabilities, you're most likely running Bunny, so max MP is huge here. Now, going over our Descendant reactors, here I wanted to make sure to find something for FREYNA and Haley. Really, here, I open the floor up to you guys to experiment with builds and reactors. If there's some major stuff that we are aware of, we try to include it. Mostly going to focus on Viessa, GLEY, Valby, Haley, Bunny, and FREYNA, as these are characters I plan to play. Now, we have a huge Viessa week. Tech Frozen Reactor and White Knight Gulch. Observatory on general rounds here. We're looking for Thunder Cage, Python, or Enduring Legacy. Meta weapons, so to speak. These things are subject to change. We're also getting 2 new weapons with Invasion, and they very much could be in the meta. Now, skill crit damage and damage to Colossus. Colossus damage is a must because the scaling is huge. Best mission to farm these will be Order's Occupied Facility. If you need advanced neural circuits, as there will be 2 elites at the end to kill. Now it took me about 1:30 for my Bunny. If you're more kitted, you can easily shave off more time. The Eye of Truth is a good mission as well, with a 5-minute clear time or less, but there are way more monsters to kill for more reactors in one mission, versus having to restart the mission for a 1-minute clear time with less reactors dropping. Order Supply Warehouse is around 2 minutes completion, give or take, for about half of the reactors from the Eye of Truth mission. Last week, there were good chill fusion reactor farms for Haley. Now we don't know if Haley's going to be fusion skills or singular skills. I'll leave a pinned comment below with an update if we get release info. Can at least assume her railgun will be tech, as it's a weapon skill like FREYNA's ult, which is tech, but it could very much well be fusion or singular, with the case of GLEY's ult being dimension. There's going to be a lot of builds focused around that, so a frozen tech reactor should be good enough. Regarding early farming and Fractured Monolith, we have general rounds singular, so you may want to try to get a reactor for Thunder Cage or Enduring Legacy, just in case, because they actually put this in rotation this week. Best mission here will be Ruins Modification, base under 5-minute clear. We did it in 3, any faster, the more kitted out you are. Regarding GLEY and Valby, going for 160 reactors, being unique weapons, not a lot to work with this week, but we do have impact rounds on Dimension and special rounds. Typically for GLEY, you would want general rounds on Dimension simply for that Python mounting or Thunder Cage, which is pretty much best in slot, as you need to be holding the weapon to get the 160 reactor boost, as well as using GLEY's ult. You need to be holding the desired weapon you want the stats from. Now, Valby is perfect on special rounds due to Secret Garden being amazing, with the overall crit increase changes and Greg's being top tier, all work well with Valby's supply moisture build. Now in the Echo Swamp, the Misty Woods, we want to farm Hazy Swamp for the Impact Dimension reactor, simple layout for good clear times. Now going on over to the Sterile Land classified area, the large nuclear reactor. Here the special rounds dimension reactor is dropping. Simple layout, you can just cap the point, all the enemies will run right at you. If you're enjoying the uploads, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss our weekly Loot Cave videos. Last week it was a major general rounds week, as those missions were super fast and efficient. We had a toxic tech reactor for FREYNA dropping, Thunder Cage or Fallen Hope, both great options as we covered them. Now this week is special rounds for FREYNA, so we're looking for a secret garden. Over in Echo Swamp, the Muskeg Swamp, the Tree of Truth mission, and your secret garden mounting. For the mobbing build, you're going to want skill cooldown as well as skill effect range. Now if you're looking to take this into a Colossus, skill crit damage all the way, as well as damage to Colossus, as once again, the scaling on it is huge. For a sweet Contagion mobbing build, we opt for Secret Garden as it has the potential to boost our skill power when using a tech skill. Bunny has an amazing reactor farm this week over in White Knight Gulch, down in the Moongrave Basin. Want to look at the water cooling recording device mission. Here you want to tone down your range, as to set up this farm at least one enemy needs to be standing at this objective here off to the side. Now we're looking for Blue Beetle mounting for the fusion skill to gain some more critical hit chance. Once you have Volt Bunny, you typically go skill cost and electric / singular boost, as you should be doing high voltage. On a regular Bunny, try to squeeze in more range on your reactor with one of the boosts or skill crit rate / damage. Thanks for watching, hope you Slayers found this informative. See you next week for another Loot Cave video. And remember to slay and conquer.